Hey guys, what's up? It's the 20th of November. Did some running around, check out the thrift stores yesterday. Yeah, I went over to St. Joe's and I found this. This was in with their electronics pile, a copy of Sonic Spinball for 25 cents. I know it's not the best Sonic game and or even the hardest Sonic game to find, but my sister and I had a blast playing it when we were kids, so I picked it up. It's 25 cents, big deal. Um, then I went over to Dakota Boys Ranch. They had a copy of Nitro Bike for $2.99. Complete disc is in great shape. Actually kind of excited to play it. I've read on places that this is a spiritual successor to Excite Bike 64. I never played the 64 that much. I never particularly cared for the controller. But yeah, for $3, big deal. I'll see what it's like. Headed over. Then I went over to Goodwill and had a pretty decent haul over there. There was some really good stuff, especially for what I paid. Everything over there was $5, so this stuff isn't particularly great for $5, but Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for the PlayStation 1. I've said this before, this is my thing. I absolutely love these discs with the color graphics, and even though this one isn't amazing, it still has that full color graphic as opposed to just the black and white where they just printed the black ink on the top of the surface of the disc for the greatest hits versions. Next up is the collection of classic games for the Intellivision. I do not have this, and as you know, I enjoy those compilation games. Even if just to play like one or two of them, or even just to look at them. Slowly but surely, some of these games are fading into the ether, and most people won't remember them. But if they were thrown on one of these compilations, you can throw it in and say, "Oh yeah, hey, I remember that game," or "I had a blast. Me and my buddies growing up played that all the time." So these compilations are pretty cool. This one you're gonna laugh at. Disney's 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue. Again, I got it, and I know I said I didn't like the black and white, but the black and white printing is actually appropriate on this. All of these games for the PS1 are in really good shape, so whoever donated these did not beat up their games. I mean, it's a standard CD case, so the cases are a little worse for the wear, but the discs are in really good shape. I don't have to get any of these PS1 games buffed out. This one was pretty cool. Gundam Battle Assault. This is probably the toughest one to find of the bunch. I see it go anywhere between $12 to $15, depending on when. It seems to ebb and flow. If there's something new with Gundam coming out, then people go nuts for it and want to pick it up. But for $5, I'm glad to have it. It's like I said, this is in great shape. Then there was some more recent games, with the most recent being this, Halo Reach. Obviously, if you watched my last video, you know I'm on a Halo kick with the Master Chief Collection coming out. This one's very interesting to me. Somebody donated this game, and the 2-day free Xbox Live Pass or Xbox Live Gold Pass has not been redeemed. But the one that's really interesting to me is that this person never downloaded their Spartan Recon helmet. I already have it, so it's worthless to me. I will post the code in another video. So if somebody wants it and doesn't have it, they're more than welcome to take it. So this was $5. It sells for like $6 to $8 used, and about $15 brand new. So it wasn't an amazing find for $5. But this one, Monsters Inc. Scream Arena was a GameCube exclusive. So I usually, try to grab those up, regardless of what the game is itself, just to put into the collection, because the GameCube exclusives are getting tougher to find. I don't know, judging by the look of it, it looks like sort of a Smash Brothers Mario Party combo. I mean, clearly this was directed at young kids, but I love the first Monsters Inc. movie. It's pretty funny. John Goodman, Billy Crystal, really good together. So then I got. This is an outright classic for the GameCube, Sega's Super Monkey Ball. I know it was eventually ported over to the PS2 and eventually the Xbox as well, but I know my sister loves Super Monkey Ball, so Jenny, Christmas time we'll have some Mario Kart tournaments, some Super Monkey Ball tournaments. This game is a blast. I have it on PS2 And I actually do not have it for the Xbox. That's one I've got to add to my Xbox collection. And last but not least, for $5, Mario Party 6. This was the steal of the day. No manual. I'll try to complete this. But even disc alone goes anywhere between $25 to $30. Good pickup. I don't even know if I'm going to get rid of it. It's getting tougher and tougher to find, and I can put it in the GameCube collection. So yeah, I for $5, even without the manual. All those discs were in great shape. A couple of them need to be cleaned, but not buffed. They're smudges and fingerprints and whatnot, but that's easily fixable. So the quick recap for today was Sonic Spinball for the Genesis, Nitro Bike for the Wii, Mario Party 6 for the GameCube, Super Monkey Ball for the GameCube, Monsters, Inc. Scream Arena for the GameCube, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for the PS1, the Intellivision collection of classic games from the Intellivision for the PS1, 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue for the PS1. I'm laughing because some of these are obviously skewed kids games, but I've said it before. Some of these games, my girlfriend isn't a huge gamer, and she likes some of the kids' games because she's not a huge gamer, and she can get into them. She has a PS1 at her lake cabin, so she can take some of this stuff with her and throw it in. If she doesn't like it, oh well, I'm out $5. You can't even really rent a movie for $5 anymore, even if you're renting it from Xbox or On Demand or PS4. You can't really rent a movie for $5 anymore. And then Gundam Battle Assault for the PS1, and last but not least, Halo Reach for the 360. I'm going to do a quick thing right here. I got some games for sale and or trade. If you would, if you're interested, just comment below. If you want to buy, we can exchange PayPal information, and I will pay for shipping, so don't worry about that. Dark Cloud for the PS2, Greatest Hits, complete mint condition. I've even got it in a protective sleeve. I'd like $10 for that. $3 a piece for these. Professional Drag Racing 2005, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Now you might say, why is he only asking $3 for Morrowind? Full disclosure, no manual, and you will need to get the disc buffed, so it's not, I'm not scamming you there. It's a little worse for the wear. I know it plays, I have booted it up, but you will need to, I would recommend getting the disc buffed. So you can get $3, so, oops, sorry, $3 each, or $6 for the entire lot. Then Dungeons and Dragons Heroes for the original Xbox. This one I want $15 for. It's mint. The manual is even stiff. It's barely been opened. Getting tougher to find. And Gauntlet Dark Legacy for the original Xbox. This one I want $25 for. This one's definitely getting tougher to find, especially with Midway out of business. So I want 40 total for these. If you bought them together, I would take 30, 35. So if you're interested, let me know. If for some reason you want this entire lot, I would let it go for $45. So, yeah. Or we can work trades too. So don't be afraid to mention some trades. I am looking for some odds and ends for the Xbox. I still don't have. There's a handful of games I'd like. I still don't have, like I just said, I still don't have Super Monkey Ball for the Xbox. Somebody wanted to trade that for this, I would do that. So yeah, I'm going to try to do my Thanksgiving tradition since 2005, when the Xbox 360 came out, is to play Call of Duty 2. I'm gonna pick up an Elgato today and set up and try to do a Twitch stream. I haven't set up a channel yet, but I'm gonna try to do a Twitch stream of my Thanksgiving tradition, which is to beat Call of Duty. If you're not doing anything Thanksgiving, most of my family is going to be out of town. I'd love it if you join me on Twitch to stream some Call of Duty 2. I know it sounds funny, but it's my Thanksgiving tradition. It was that and Perfect Dark Zero were the only games I had at launch, so when the 360 came out. It's crazy to think that the 360 launched almost 10 years ago, and that the original Xbox just celebrated its 13th birthday. Doesn't mean that the video games are getting old. It means that I'm getting old. So thanks everybody. If I do not do a video next week, I want everybody to have a safe and happy Thanksgiving, and just be safe out there, because the roads can be shitty, especially if you're traveling in the upper Midwest. Basically, basically the Dakotas, Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin, and Nebraska can be a mess at this time of year. So if you have to go through one of those states, just be safe. So yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody.